You're watching ABC4 News with Emily Flores, Glenn Mills, and Alana Brophy.
Welcome back. Tonight, we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at the heroes of the holiday season. We are talking, of course, of our postal workers.
Our postal workers, that's right. Salt Lake County Mail Center is pulling back the curtain for the ABC4 News crew, the busiest time of year for the Postal Service. Tonight, we are joined by Chad Oborn, the plant manager for the U.S. Postal Service. Thank you so much for your time with us here tonight, Chad.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening to you. Thank you for all you do as well to make the holidays happen. Now, this time of year, something that you prepare months in advance for. How can you simplify the process and how you get ready?
Yeah, great question. I mean, the preparation for what we call peak season is actually a year-round event for us. And in preparation for peak season this year here in Salt Lake City, lots of planning. We've opened 2 new facilities, added 2 additional parcel sorting machines, all in an effort to make sure that we can deliver the parcels that the American people send out in a timely, efficient manner.
And we understand this is the week that things really kick off with people flocking to the post office really across the country. What is it that you're seeing so far this week?
Yeah, this is typically a heavier week. We usually have a pretty good influx of volume right after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And then starting this week and into next week, we'll see significant volumes. It'll be pretty common for us to push 500,000 parcels through this building on a nightly basis over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, and next week it's supposed to be the busiest overall. So how do postal workers really manage all of these orders and the customers?
Sure. We have a fantastic group of employees here. They look forward to peak season in a strange sort of way also. Lots of long hours, but experienced people who've done this job for many years, and they know how to move the volume through here safely and efficiently. And that's our goal on a nightly basis.
All right, now every year I tell myself I'm going to start earlier next year, but here we are again, and I don't. So this is really important, Chad. When do people need to make sure to have their packages in to make sure that they will arrive by Christmas?
Sure. I mean, always be better safe than sorry, right? Sometimes weather throws a wrench into transportation networks, but you know, typically, if you can get your volumes in by the latter part of next week, even the early part of the week before Christmas, we'll get it delivered on time.
All right, you're making miracles happen every day. Thank you so much again for your time here today, Chad Oborn, the plant manager for the U.S. Postal Service.
Thank you.
Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
I'm telling you, every single year.
It makes me laugh because you're not alone, Glenn. You are not alone. So many of us can say, right? Have you already started sending off your packages, Alana?
Is that even a question? I am so late. I'm late on the cards. I'm late on the packages.
Alana usually just hand delivers them anyway.
Of course.
It's true. I'm a little elf. I can't help it. I really enjoy the gift delivery. But yeah, I'm always late. My Christmas cards show up by Valentine's Day. And at that point, I'm like, sending love. It's just how I have to do it. I know. Behind on everything. Okay, live look from the Cedar City Airport. Clear skies down there in Iron County. They didn't pick up snow yesterday. Right now, they're sitting in the mid-30s. But we just watched that helicopter land. We can see the propellers going, the lights on the tarmac. But quiet conditions. And it's just a brief break, though, that we're seeing statewide. That's why we saw our sunshine, because our active pattern really holding on still. A quick hitter of a storm bringing winter travel conditions for the morning commute tomorrow. I'm going to show you exactly where. Are these storms helping out our drought? We've got the latest drought monitor conditions, and we love this active pattern because the short answer to that is yes. I'll show you where we see the improvements. And a larger storm headed our way as we make it towards the weekend. It is moisture laden, so we are looking at heavy mountain snow. Live look at Logan, Cache Valley, by the university where we saw clear skies, but it's still cold. Temperatures dropping into the 20s. Along the Wasatch Front, we're sitting in the mid-30s in Salt Lake. We'll be falling into the 20s for the next couple of hours, but do notice that we will be increasing cloud cover as we head into the overnight ahead of our next cold front that is going to usher in just a quick burst of some wet weather, some snow High pressure doesn't get to hold on for very long. Clouds moving into Elko and Ely as we speak. That front is going to move on through. As it does, bringing snow during a commute time could be hazardous. We saw that last night, so we know a winter weather advisory was posted this afternoon. This is brand new for today. It goes into effect at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's going to impact places like Logan Summit, Sardine Summit up there towards Manaway. You know exactly where I'm talking about. I-84 could actually get a little snowy, so a heads up if you drive through Weber Canyon. Just know that this will hold until 4 p.m. So we are expecting light snow, but that could complicate things with our cold temperatures. 3 to 6 inches expected in the northern mountains there. Okay, every little snowstorm that comes through does help our drought monitor. These are the newest numbers, and we actually are seeing 2% of the state in exceptional drought. Okay, that's a pretty low number. Keep in mind that was pretty high over the last calendar year. We also have made improvements. 37% of the state in extreme drought. That's what you see in red. In November, that number was in the 50 percentile, so we've dropped there, and we've made just small advances there when it comes to moderate and severe drought. So long story short, we are making progress. We just need this active pattern to hold on as we make it through the rest of this month and into the new year. We don't want this snow to shut off. Long range futurecast shows the increase of cloud cover. Here we are by 7 a.m. and the snow starts to move into the southwestern corner of the state. Northwestern Park Valley, bringing that snow across into Cache Valley by 11 a.m. and you can see it stays pretty active over the high country for the northern Wasatch Front through about 3 o'clock. Then we get high pressure for Saturday, but it doesn't last long. Our next front comes knocking by 9 a.m. on Sunday. It's rain and snow and then turns into a statewide snow event as we roll into Monday and Tuesday. You watch that clock in the corner of your screen. By Tuesday evening, things starting to dwindle. 30s for daytime highs, 40s for Moab, 49 in St. George. Speaking of Washington County, we get rain moving in, but we do have cold air, and that could bring the slight potential for some flakes to mix in the higher elevations in St. George. We're talking about Dameron Valley, Diamond Valley, towards New Harmony. Here's a look at the Wasatch Front, where we definitely see cold temperatures in the long range. That storm is going to impact us late Saturday through early Tuesday. That is not a quick hitter. What we see tomorrow will be pretty mild in comparison to that weekend start of the storm.
Looking those temperatures makes
Yes, indeed.
I'd be like, turn on the fireplace,
Yeah.
turn on the heat. I mean, it's really going to get cold, so be ready.
Thank you so much, Alana. We appreciate it.